Emotional arguments. Alright, so, we've all had them, we prefer to limit them, and let's be able to try to see through the illusion, because those outbursts are never helpful for anybody. And we've all done it. When we completely lose our stuff, well, guess what? There's an imbalance in the body that's the cause of it. It's quite often the liver and all that, or quite often fungus in the spleen or parasites. They're the cause. So how can we identify, how can we sort it out? Well, first of all, a question I like to ask when things are settled down, even in the heat of the moment, sometimes it can cool things down, is who are you talking to through me? Got it? So quite often, and yeah, feel free to remember the last heat discussion and who were you really talking to? Because that person might have just been triggered by something that their mother or father or their siblings said in the past. It happened for me recently, was helping people through, especially when you're doing cleansing and detoxing and stuff is coming out, or introduce a new supplement or a new food or something else. There's changes in the body and the biome going on. So there's bacteria or parasites in it. I don't like that. And so I'll ask a friend, hang on, it didn't seem like I did much to cause that. Still owning my stuff, because I'm there. It's just how it is. Otherwise it wouldn't have happened. It's just happening for me on more subtle levels than most, depending on how much work they've done in their body. Quite often, a person is just angry at their father and has been triggered by that. So quite often for me it's just replaying angry stuff at my sisters. Or quite often it's replaying television watching and drama and competitive sports on television. So by far television is just it's a social control mechanism, programming, channeling. Just get rid of it out of your life would be a big advantage. Also, when everything calms down, what I've found is a very big advantage in sharing in a relationship, especially if we want to get these things out and nut it out and feel better and closer to each other. So if you could set a space where incense and candles and music and just really calm down, feeling good in the body, a little bit of exercise and whatever allows you to feel good. A swim at the beach perhaps, a gym, medium session, or some dancing, up to you. So set that scene, have maybe 5 minutes of meditation together, just sitting opposite each other, and then to frame it up, say, hey, I'm going to have like a remote control or something that represents a talking stick, something that's ideal for you, whatever's inspiring. And just say, for me, I like to say to my female partner is, how about you go first and you get to say anything and everything that you want to in a complete judgment-free zone and feel openly able to just share whatever's on your mind, whatever's pissing you off, whatever you're sad about, whatever emotions are there. And then I'm totally present, completely listening, eye-gazing as much as possible and focused. And then when she's finished, and only when she's finished, does she hand the remote control over, the talking stick. And that repeats however long just to get everything out. And of course there's no reactions. It's like, oh, I mean, a little bit of, okay. But present and listening, because there's so many times that we don't get to say everything that we want to say. We're either interrupted or something else has come in and go, there was still stuff going around in my nervous system that had to come out. And from my experience and sharing with friends and clients as well, when they've done this little bit ritual, I call it also a clear the air talk. If there's some tension, just how about we clear the air? And especially caring partners, they're generally going to be up for that. If they're not, well, there's some considerations there. And once all that stuff is out and accepted and figured out and worked out, then the loving is absolutely sensational. because you've cleared your whole nervous system and you cleared out a few imbalances and you're feeling great. So then the connection is absolutely phenomenal. So, clear the air talk for extra connection. Worth a try.